All right, so we're back. I know it's been a while. Last one was, I haven't even posted the race video from last week, so I'll probably do that tonight too. Anyway, the Camaro is back in the garage because she has an issue of overheating again. Went to picked up the wife from working on getting the Equinox. Anyway, well, all of a sudden my temperatures were going up to over almost 260. Then obviously cool down when the fans kick in, and then go back to 200 and all over the place. Come to find out, it's empty. So my only guess is, and the reason being is, I put water in here just to see if this was the culprit. Well, it's bone dry now basically. So I got a feeling over the winter this froze and cracked. So I took the battery out, and it gives me a chance to address the broken battery mounting bolt. So I'm going to take this 113mm bolt out, and then we will be back when we pull this out. Let me see if I can get this out of here. So far, nothing, well, except for the water, noticeable. So we're going to have to fill this with water and see if we have a leak. And if we don't have a leak, that means we move on to, I don't want to do it, but obviously more troubleshooting. All right, well, that was a bust. There's no leaks in the, yeah, I'm having a brain fart right now. Oh, there it is. No leaks in the overflow. So now we move on to, is the radiator leaking? Let's find out. I'm getting tired of this car and its overheating issues. Yeah, I know there's spider webs. And alright, roughly clean them up real quick. Unfortunately, this car does sit more than I'd like to admit, but it is what it is. Maybe that lower radiator hose is the culprit. Look, I probably didn't see it the first time, but we got it textured and it rolls down to, yeah, I believe upper and lower radiator hose is going to be in order for this, because that one and the clamp are going to be replaced. All right. Here's something else I found. Right on the lower radiator hose, right there, we got a moisture mark. So either the lower radiator hose is leaking, or that is coming from the radiator itself and staining that hose like it did over here, right there. Let's get this way. All right, so we see the stain right there on the hose. We got it on the lower part of the radiator hose, and we verified that this does not leak. So I'm going to take you guys, well, I'll just do it. All right, so what do we got here? 10mm. Wow, I actually have a 10mm socket. All right, 4 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything comes off right there. This piece comes off, and this hole. And I'm still debating. I'm still gonna make my own air filter box because I want to. All right. Anyway, so let's get our light down and see what we can. Hold on. Got one more piece to remove. There we go. All right, out the way it is. All right, well, we're not sliding the fan off of the radiator at the moment. She's kind of stuck. So let's go through and see what we can see down in there. Which really, I'm not seeing any evidence of a leak on the front here, or I should say the back side of the radiator. And we get some more light over here, see what we can see, and only better. And I'm not seeing any evidence of a leak over here. So now we change views to the front of the radiator, and there is no evidence of a leak there either. Oh, here's our air dam for the air filter. We'll leave it for now. All right, so no evidence on the front or the rear, the fins of the radiator. No evidence over here of the plastic or poly, whatever it is, being broken. And since we saw the discoloration over here, let's see if we can make sure that there is no leaks down here on the radiator itself, which it does not look like. So I've come to the conclusion of that. Get my nice new hat on. We might just need to go ahead and put upper and lower radiator hose on there with new clamps and fill it back up, because yeah, actually it might be a good idea, because look at that right there. Come on. Right there, as we can tell, the upper radiator hose is swelled from the strap. Oops, I had you guys block. The upper radiator hose is swelled out a little bit there, and slightly right there. Not bad, but that to me is just going to go ahead and replace it anyway. It is simple. And then the lower radiator hose, oh yeah, that thing needs to go. I don't know if I have you guys, you know what? I have you guys on your side right now, but there's a lower radiator hose going into the water pump, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and replace this lower radiator hose. The water pump is now weeping that I saw. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm not going to replace it just because. So we're going to do a little upper. All right. Yep. All right. Yep. Back over here. Yep. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get those parts on order. Until then, I'm going to put you guys on hold. But I will end the video now, because we are at a good spot to stop. We can go ahead and get, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. We're in a good spot because we have the radiator is confirmed not to be leaking. The upper radiator hose is swelling, as we can see. The lower radiator hose back there has got some corrosion around it, and the hose doesn't look so well. It's got evidence of liquid on the hose itself. So like I said, it's a good spot to stop. Get those two parts with new clamps on order. Get the coolant so we can finish filling the system back up, put it under pressure, and hopefully put this whole cooling system fiasco behind us, because this is going to be a second year in a row that we've had to do something on the cooling system of this car. If you remember, either last year or the year before, we had to replace all these heater hoses. So, but anywho, all right, I'm out of here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all when we get the new hoses and after a race tomorrow.